Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. In this video, we are going to explain the anatomy of radius. Radius is one of the two bones that form our lower arm and antebrachium. It is located on the lateral side of the ulna, or we can say that the radius is located on the thumb side. It is a typical long bone. This means that it has two ends and there is a shaft between them. The shaft is somewhat triangular, similar to that of the ulna. It has three borders and three surfaces. One of these borders is the sharpest one, which is located on the medial side, and it is called interosseous border. On this border, the interosseous ligament is attached, which holds the radius with the ulna. Proximally, there is the head of the ulna, which articulates with the capitulum of the humerus and also sidewise with the radial notch of the ulna. Below the head, there is the neck of the radius, and just closer to the neck, distally, there is an irregular projection or outgrowth which is called the radial tuberosity. Here is the biceps muscles attached, and that's why it's also called the bicipital tuberosity. The latter portion is a little bit expanded, and this form articulation with the carpal bones. On the lateral side, it forms an articulation with the scaphoid bone and medially with the lunate bone. Also, on the medial distal side, there is a notch for the articulation of the ulna, which form articulation with the head of the ulna, and this is called the ulnar notch. On the posterior side of the distal end, there is another small tubercle which is called the Lister tubercle. This is the proximal end, the radial or bicipital tuberosity. This is the neck and this is the head. Sidewise, it articulates with the radial notch of the ulna and proximally with the capitulum of the humerus. If we look at the head from the top, it is slightly concave. This is the distal end. Here is scaphoid and there is a lunate bone attached. On the middle side, this is the ulnar notch, which form a joint with the head of the ulna. And on the posterior side, this is the Lister's tubercle, which is also called the dorsal tubercle. And this is the styloid process, a small outgrowth on the lateral side. This is on the lateral side, which is called a styloid process. Here are the muscles that are attached to the radius. On the radial tuberosity, there is biceps brachii attached. On the lateral side, there is supinator muscle. Obliquely, just distal to the radial tuberosity, there is the flexor digitorum superficialis. Distally and laterally, there is the pronator teres. Majority of the middle shaft is occupied by the flexor pollicis longus. Distally, there is a pronator quadratus, and laterally, there is the brachioradialis. On the posterior side, there are extensor pollicis brevis and abductor pollicis longus. Pronator teres, which is on the lateral side, here we discussed. Supinator muscle, and on the radial tuberosity, biceps brachii. So this was all about the radius. Hope the video was helpful. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.